All right. Our third speaker is one of the most veteran members of our organization. He's been a member of Toastmasters for probably 11 plus years. Member of this club for over 5 years. He's giving a speech titled Toastmaster Challenge, 100 video speeches. The purpose is to inform or instruct. At a timer, it's 5 to 7 minutes. Cole GP sets the bar higher, challenging any Sales Mastery Toastmasters member to give 100 speeches before they earn 100 video speeches before they earn a Competent Communicator Award. Please welcome our next speaker. He is the past president of this club, in addition to other officer roles, Cole GP.
I think this is a perfect night to give this speech. I'll give you something Titanic first. By the time I finish my speech, that really gets your eyes, ears, and feelings around this. By the time I finish my speech, 90 days worth of content will be uploaded to YouTube. And probably Vivi and I were talking about why is it so hot in Seattle and Portland. It's probably from all the energy being used to upload stuff to YouTube. That is amazing. So why am I bringing that up? Because this is Toastmasters and I came up with this great idea. A friend of mine he's a content creator. Those are people that have YouTube channels and are obsessed with their channels. He drove all the way here from Vegas to go to I think it's called VidCon in Anaheim. And I looked at the brochures, and they showed the content creators, give them a bio and links. And Lordy, I think the average age of these content creators probably was 23, 24. So what's amazing about that? Could be that I'm much older, but it's not that. I watch a lot of their videos, I subscribe to a lot of these channels, and a lot of these people, I'd say the vast majority, to get into the exalted upper air of views and downloads, they're speaking like expert Toastmasters. No ahs, no ums. They use a lot of F words, but what can I say? But as far as being pristine in their language and their communication, that is pretty amazing. That these kids have never gone to Toastmasters and never trained, and yet they're so impeccable. I interviewed one guy through email, and he gave me some amazing insight. He's really popular in Argentina. His name's Toastmaster, and he's a rapper from Argentina. And he confessed, we were chatting, that he's been doing this since he's 12. And he'd go to sleep. He's only 23 now. He's not like he's my age. And he goes to sleep with his camera, and he gets up in the middle of the night. This is when he was 12 or 14. He'd start talking to the camera. So think of that. We go through our manual. Say there's 10 speeches. We might practice it in front of the mirror once. But in total, we might have a CC and have given a speech maybe 10 times in this room, 20 times at home, 2 times in the car, 1 time in the bathroom. And that's really not enough, because I think I've come upon the secret of being awesome, to be awesome energy-wise, and it really is practice. And I think we need to get our practice up to a new level. There's a lot of us in the audience that have great dreams, not just become a competent communicator, but become a super energized communicator. And I mentioned tomorrow during the break, you are the epitome of a YouTube creator. The speed at which you communicated during your table topics, the energy, and that's the thing. You're on YouTube, let's say you see tomorrow, you have 1/100th of a second to decide, do I watch this lady or do I go to the next one? Because they're all so amazing. And that is the secret. It's the energy, and I believe it's talking fast, and it's talking with conviction. And a lot of these YouTubers, they're going to get up there and do hours of content without any preparation. It's not that they're so much better than us. It's just since they're 12 or 14, they always have their phone in their hand and they're always, let's call it giving a speech. Imagine if you and I were giving a speech every day. We'd go to Ralph's and we just turn on the camera, and by the time a year's passed, we've given 1,000 speeches. And it really shows up when you compare yourself to them. Of course we're not as good as them because we're doing 33 speeches in a year and a half, and they might do 33 speeches in 2 days. I know it's embarrassing that these little bratty kids so much better. I've gotten over it though, because I think the takeaway is the lesson. We think we're practicing our speeches, but we're not. And that's my challenge to you. I make it an easy challenge. If you've got a manual with 10 speeches in it, it's easy to at least tell yourself, I'm going to do 100 speeches. Maybe 10 out of this book and 90 videos. It's not that much. Let's go back to some of these content creators. One that I watch a lot, his name is Herman, and he's out of Chile, and he started September 8, 2011. And where is he today? He does all his videos out of his dirty apartment in Santiago, Chile. It's dirty, there's socks everywhere, there's filth. But he is the epitome of the new generation of YouTubers. I'll cut to the chase. He is up to 2.6 billion views.
Billion?
Billion! He's number 4 as far as number of subscribers. And that's amazing because he does everything in Spanish, and I don't even think there's enough people in this world speaking Spanish to get up there. But he is compelling. I hate video games, and yet he has a second video channel. That's the one with 1 billion. And I watch some of his video game things where he describes his video games and goes to his house. That is compelling. And his secret, and the secret of all these YouTubers, they speak really fast, and that translates into energy. I'm trying to learn how to do that. I have an app, when I'm listening to podcasts, it cuts out all the pauses. So I can pretty much listen to people speak at 2x or 3x times their normal speed. That's why I love Lori. When Lori first started, some people were complaining, Lori, you're speaking too fast. And I was telling to myself, don't listen to these guys. Learn to listen fast and leave Lori alone. And I think it's paid off because you saw Lori tonight. She slowed down just a bit, but her energy is contagious. If you saw her give 10 speeches, you'd want to speak fast because that's where it's at. So ladies and gentlemen, when you go home tonight, get on YouTube, stay on YouTube, and do the cold challenge. Matthew Sherwood.